Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a Shop My Stash video. I think I'm going to focus this one on cream products. Obviously I don't have a cream product for absolutely everything. Well, maybe. Well, we'll see. I do want to focus on cream products today. So that's going to be the theme for today's Shop My Stash. My skin has just been feeling really dry and decrepit, so I thought cream products may be a little friendlier to my very dry skin. So yeah, let's dive right in. All right, well, in terms of primer, I'm definitely going to use my Victoria Beckham one because that's very moisturizing and just feels really good on the skin. And then for foundation, I want to use one of these because they're all kind of like tinted moisturizers and they feel really good on the skin. I'm trying to see what I haven't used in a while. You know what? Maybe this Armani Prima. This is a lovely tinted moisturizer, and it has SPF, is that 35 or 20? 35. Let's use that. All right, let's jump down to the concealers. I've been going really hard with this one, as you guys know, so maybe I'll try what is one I just feel like, you know what, this YSL one is very, very creamy, so I'm gonna stick with that one today. Powders, let's hold off on powder. Let's go straight to my cream product drawer. All right, here are my cream products, of which I have a lot. So why don't we do like a bronzer contour first? I've been using the Westman Atelier contour stick quite a bit. Do I need contour? Do I just want a little bit of bronzer? You know what? I'm going to use my By Terry Sunny Flash one. Is this? Yeah, I think this is Sunny Flash, but I love these brightening CC serums. They're gorgeous on the skin. So I'm going to use this. This is very, very subtle. I'm going to pull that out and what should I use for blush? Blush. Okay, I'm going to use this Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand. I have this in Pinkgasm. So I was just watching a Jessica Braun video and she was kind of raving about those and I was like, yeah, those are great. So I'll pull that one out and then highlight. Ooh, I just love a good cream highlight. Okay. I feel like I just used the Lila B. I just talked about this one. Well, maybe these Tom Ford drops. I don't know if these are all still around. I think these two may be out of stock and these two are still around. So maybe I'll use this one. Yeah, this is the Reflex Gilt. So I think this may still be around. This came out with the Soleil Neige collection. Anyway, I will use that one. Hopefully it's still in stock in some places. So I think that's it for this drawer. It's kind of like thinking this may be too light. Well, whatever. If it doesn't work, I'll just come back into this drawer and find something else. All right, here are most if not all of my cream shadows. I feel like now that I pulled out the Tom Ford Glow Drop, I just kind of have his eye duos in my head. So he has these cream shadows with the powder like topper on top. This one is Reflection. Here is Fleur Neige that I really like. So maybe that one is a contender. Of course I have these Victoria Beckham ones that I love. I feel like I use those a lot. The Chanel ones, ooh, I really enjoy, like Mirage, Cream Doré. All of these are so beautiful. The Rose Lame is so beautiful. I think this was limited edition though, so I won't torture you guys with that. Oh, we have the Armani ones. Alright, I'm going to go ahead with the Fleur Neige only because it has like these two products in one, and I feel like that's going to be good enough for an entire eyeshadow look, but maybe I'll dig back in here if I feel like I need a little bit more. Alright, down to the lipstick drawer here. Actually, let's open this up all the way. I think I want something just really, really nude, and I love this Clé de Peau Bamboo color. This is a very nice nude color, so this is definitely in contention. There's also, of course, all the Charlotte Tilbury ones, like JK Magic. This one is a little peachier than like the Clé de Peau, so I'm leaning towards the Clé de Peau Here is a Gucci Beauty one in Susan Nude. Let's see how this compares. Oh yeah, the Clé de Peau still looks a little cooler than the Susan Nude. I feel like that's what I'm going for. The Susan Nude I feel like is closer to the JK Magic. Oh, here's Tasty Hazel. This one's dark. Okay, I don't want that. Don't feel like making that much of a lip statement today. And then of course we have all of these Tom Ford, like boys and girls lipsticks. I have a lot of nudes in here. Let me pull out some of my favorites. Okay, so I've got these 4 nudes in here that look pretty much identical. Obviously I have a type. So this one is Ava, and this one has like a little bit of a metallic sheen to it. This one is Corrine. This one's really nice. This one's like a very light nude. Here is Philippa. This is one that definitely has like a little bit of a metallic sheen to it also. It's just a hint darker than Ava. And then here's Lisa, which is also a little bit darker than these two. I think I like Corrine today. It's usually like kind of too light for what I'm going for, but I'm kind of liking it for today. So let me put these away. Oh wow, look at how like dark this Corrine color makes, this bamboo color. And it is so, it's like so much warmer than the bamboo. I'm going to pull both of these out and we'll just kind of play around with these two. All right, so we've picked out most of what I'm going to be using today. I've put it all back here, and I'm going to start with the Victoria Beckham primer. It is definitely my favorite primer still to this moment. And I feel like I have been going back and forth as to whether or not there is like a gold sheen to this, and there is. I think when I first got it, it just looked really white. I didn't see any gold particles in it, but once you get it on your skin, it gives your skin just this beautiful sheen. And I kept thinking, it's gotta have something in there, you know, but I just couldn't see it actually in the cream. For some reason, I can see it now. So I don't know if I needed to kind of like shake this up a little bit more. Anyway, for those of you who have been with me since the very beginning of when I had this, I can safely say now that there is definitely a little bit of a sheen going on. Not as much as the Morning Aura one, where she like collabed with Estee Lauder. This one I think is a little bit more subtle, but it's just enough just to kind of make your skin just look so healthy. So many of my lip balms and lip products that I use a lot are in my handbag. So I'm gonna use my Chanel Hydra Beauty lip balm, which I kind of keep in my vanity here, but my lips, man, so dry. Oh my God, that feels so good. All right, and then we picked up the Armani Prima Color Control Glow Moisturizer with SPF 35. I have not used this really in quite some time, but I remember this is the product that I took with me to Mexico, which was, I think was that more than a year ago at this point? Oh my God, I can't even remember, but it was about a year ago, and I think maybe I've used it a couple of times since then, but I really enjoy it. So I'm glad I picked this guy out today because it is quite lovely. So it comes in a little squeezy tube. I'm just gonna squeeze some out here. Also make sure it's still, yeah, it kind of has like an SPF smell if I remember, and yeah, that's what I'm smelling now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dab some on. And oh, you know what? I may just use my fingers to rub this in. I was doing that when I was in Mexico and it was fine. Just get my hair out of the way. I'm going to New York at the end of this month, and my hairdresser is there, and I cannot wait. I can't wait to get my hair cut. It's been a while. I don't know if you guys can see how long my hair is, but it's just like, it's just getting like so tangled and unruly, and the ends look like insanely dry. So yeah, very much looking forward to a haircut. All right, so there's the Armani Prima on. Really nice, light, natural coverage. It was great for when I was on vacation. It's great for those like days where you just want to throw a little bit of something on. And the SPF 35 is really nice and helpful. So we've got that down. Let's move on to concealer. And I pulled out the YSL Touche Éclat Radiant Touch. This is, you know, like a cult favorite concealer. For some reason, I never really got on board with this, and not for any reason other than I just never had it. But once I purchased it, and I purchased it when they came out with the like higher coverage one, and I kind of wanted to do a comparison, I just really enjoyed it. It was one of those like, why did it take me so long to get this? So I have it in the shade 1.5. I really just love the soft coverage, the soft texture, the soft kind of like look that it gives. It really suits me on most days. And I'm gonna go ahead and just use my finger since we've already gone down this road today. I'm wondering if I need a little bit more help. I actually got plenty of sleep last night. I slept for like 10 hours, so I think I'll just add just a teensy bit more. That looks a little bit better. I look a little bit more awake. All right, next I took out the By Terry Brightening CC Serum in the shade, I believe this is Sunny Flash. This is like the darker, more bronzy one. And I usually use this either like as a base or kind of mix it into my foundation. I've never really used it as like a bronzer, like a spot bronzer, just to kind of like bronzer with it. Or have I? I don't think I have. So I'm curious to see like if it is actually deep enough to do that. So I'm going to pump some out. Let me actually shake it up first. I'm gonna pump some out onto the back of my hand here. So just one solid pump. And I feel like I want like a flat top kabuki. Yeah, I'll put it down with my finger first. Yes, so this Refer number 17 brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and pounce this. And then kind of blend out the edges a bit. So I moved over to the Refer blush brush. This is the number 5 brush. This brush actually works really well with cream products too. And I feel like it helps kind of soften the edges and blends out product without like moving it around. It's less like a kabuki brush. Sometimes I feel like a kabuki brush kind of just like moving the product around, where I feel like this is helping the blend. So that's why I pulled out this brush. I have a little excess on this brush, so now I'm just kind of brushing it all over. I think it looks okay. Again, a little bit warmer than I remembered or than I thought, but I think it looks okay. All right, now for blush, we picked out the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Pinkgasm Beauty Light Wand. This I have not used in a very long time. It has that very interesting sponge applicator at the top. So you twist the top and then you just squeeze and just pray you don't squeeze out too much product. And then as soon as I'm done squeezing, I just close this right away. Otherwise it can get very messy. And I'm going back in with my Refer number 5 brush. Yeah, I think I've decided I don't like using this By Terry just kind of by itself. I think it looks really, really great as a primer, or this color in particular looks great mixed in with foundation, but kind of by itself, I don't know. I feel like maybe some of the magic is lost. This is very, very pretty, and it takes, I mean, just the smallest amount to get both of my cheeks. All right, and now highlighter. We took out the Tom Ford Glow Drops in Reflects Gilt, and this one is pretty gold, if I remember correctly. So I think I'm just gonna continue with the same Refer brush. I feel like having a little leftover product on here just kind of like helps all the cream products blend together. So I'm just gonna pick up some of this highlight and kind of throw it down. Ooh, these glow drops are really cooling too. And I'm bringing it down over the blush. This blush is very glowy too, so just kind of adding to it. All right, I think all in all, I kind of like this cheek look. I was a little bit worried when I put down that By Terry product, but it looks okay. Let's move on to eyes. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm gonna use my Tom Ford Fiber Brow Gel, which we're all sick of at this point, and then we'll move on to eyeshadow. All right, so we picked out the Tom Ford, what's the official name of these? Cream and Powder Eye Color in shade Fleur Neige, and this is the one that has like the moussey, soft, like cream shade at the bottom, and then it has like a pretty topper. So I've got my Esom W21 brush. I'm going to dip it into this cream base here and just pick up a little. It is very soft. It's very, very moussey. So I just have to be careful not to pick up too much. You don't want to like go in really hard. And I'm just gonna swipe this all over my lid. I'm gonna start kind of close to my lash line here. And these shadows don't set down completely, but they do set down like a little bit so that they become like just kind of malleable, and it really makes them very easy to kind of blend out. So I like kind of applying it and then just, you know, kind of letting them sit. And then I go in and I do kind of like blending out, but I'm just gonna kind of let that sit there, and I'm gonna work on the other eye. And then after it's been set down like a little bit, I'll go in and I'll see like if I want to, I don't know, add a little bit more pigment. So I just picked up a little bit more, and then I'm just going to kind of press it on top. And I'm just doing this kind of closer to my lash line, pressing most of the pigment there, and then I'm just going to kind of drag up a little bit. You know, just using the tips of my bristles and just kind of dragging a little bit up. But that's it, just to give it a little bit of dimension there. So I'm going to do the same thing to the left eye. I'm just going to press more of the eyeshadow along my lash line here. And then I'm going to take the brush and just blend it up a little. All right, so that's it for the cream shadow. Now I'm going to go in with some of the topper. I'm just going to use my finger and pick up a little bit of this color. It's like a silver topper. And I'll just tap it right in the center of my lid. Just kind of amps up the metallic sheen there, because these cream shadows are pretty kind of like satiny by themselves, so I don't want to go too crazy. There, that is it for the eyes. Could not be easier. Well, not totally it. I'm gonna add some eyeliner and mascara, the boring stuff, and I'll be right back. All right, eyes are done. Let's move over into lips. So we picked out two colors, the Clé de Peau Bamboo in their, yeah, this is just their lipstick. They have a cashmere lipstick, but this is just their lipstick. And then we picked out the Tom Ford color in Careen, and this is, oh, and this is actually in their sheer formula. Let's try this out. This may not be pigmented enough. So this is what Careen looks like. It has a really beautiful like golden shift to it. It's like really, really frosty. If I want to go with this one, I definitely need a lip liner. This is a little too concealer lip looking for me. So let's take this off and then try on the bamboo and then kind of go from there. I think I definitely like this one. This one I feel like I need to wait until I'm like doing a bronzy look or something. Otherwise, I feel like this one made me look a little washed out. This one I think has enough like pink in there, like it's mauvey enough that I don't look totally dead. Like there's a little something there. I think I'm good. Now, you know what? I am gonna throw on a lip liner. So I'm gonna use the Chanel Nude Brun. I may have overdrawn my bottom lip a little a little bit too much. All right, so that is it for this Shop My Stash video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I think the only thing that I would change, you know, if I were to do this look again, is I would not use that by Terry, but I already talked about that. I won't belabor that point. So let me know your comments down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.